What are you guys watching here? I heard wrestling.
Wrestling videos.
Ah, all right.
Oh my god, too funny.
How's it going? Hey? You got your iPad? You're ready to cruise? Hey, Janie. Hey, Sheldon. How's it going?
Oh, we got snacks. Oh, yeah.
You're getting tall, Janie. It's because of your shoes.
It's the shoes, yeah.
Hey, Donna. How are you doing? How's school going, Anson? Yeah, good.
Sorry, I saw you first. Everyone's like going in for the house and everything. Yeah. Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
Cory.
congratulations. Wow.
Thank you. Yes. See what I would like.
Hey, Jen. Happy birthday a week ago.
Yeah, his is actually today.
It is today. Cory, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you.
Happy 40th, hey?
A little old now.
What's that?
Oh, I'm a little old getting great
Hey,
like
all
you
right.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? We're the kings. We don't move down.
How's your day going?
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Excellent.
Getting better.
Good.
Woke up a little tired this morning for some reason.
Yeah.
Age.
That's it.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Bang.
Back is sore.
Yeah.
All from here.
It's all downhill. Yeah.
Silly little things. But they might be coming off with my feet. Hey, Julie, you have to get your music on. I know. And then you're inside of Kyra.
You can't hide on me.
I was trying to. Shut up.
You can't hide.
You can't hide. You just may as well just
greatest drummer from the Northern Pipes. Glad to have him here. His wife Jackie over there. It's going to go on YouTube. It's going to be on the internet, Facebook. It's going to be everywhere. They just happened to be here, so they ended up in California for 6 months. But we're glad Don is actually here. Let's start eating, and we're going to start with, I guess, the guests first. Cory and
Yes,
Jenny.
of honor. Get to go first.
And we'll go with this table. Who's hungry? Oh, these guys, I don't know. I guess we'll send them, and we'll be here, and here, and here.
This is the lady that introduced me to Linda.
This is her girlfriend, my boyfriend. That's right.
Hey, skip that. Why do you always have that thing on?
So I hope you all had enough to eat. And I'd like to thank the chef, not me, Hilda, and Michelle, who did a lot of work to put all that together.
All right, Hilda. Michelle.
So, we hope you all enjoyed that. We got some dessert and cake coming a little bit later. So we're now here going to talk a bit about Cory and Jenny and maybe roast them or say a few things. This is your chance. You know, when you're around them, you got to be nice.
I think that was already said Michelle's for you.
And this kind of stuff. So here's your chance to get back down. They will.
Yes, wasn't stuff said about me at your birthday?
Yeah.
We couldn't say anything on her birthday because she was too good.
Well, we were talking about that, and Hilda said, well, Jenny was our adventurous one that went out and go out and do different things and just kind of outside the box. She just didn't like living in there was a story about a broken arm of some sort that maybe some of the hockey people here don't know, but I don't know if maybe how old were you then, Jen?
We know a few things they know.
And Michelle and you told the story. You remembered it better than what I did.
I remember everything.
You remember everything, so.
Anyways, Jenny was just a young thing and decided that she was going to go out one evening with her friends. She was having a sleepover birthday party, and this was not grade 8. And actually, Uncle Don was performing in a couple of days, and the kids got to go and see him actually do a sound check. And Jenny and her girlfriends decided that they were going to go out and play Knocky Knocky Nine Doors. And Knocky Nine Doors, whatever. And they were running around the neighborhood. And she decided that she knocked on the wrong door. And the person came charging out after them. With a baseball bat. With a baseball bat. Jenny went flying over the fence by our house.
Well, first I was running around behind like a horror movie being chased.
Yes, and she broke her elbow. And then a couple of days went by. Jenny never told us that she'd hurt herself. And then one day I was at work and she came in and she's holding her arm and I just sort of touched her elbow and she just went, and I said, what did you do? And she said, I think I fell when we were playing downstairs.
I told you to put on a sleeping bag.
Yeah. So anyways, we found out that they had snuck out, they got chased, and she ended up breaking her arm. So she goes to the sound check of Uncle Don's with a cast on. And she broke her arm. You know, but she didn't tell us she was not going to break that code of silence there. There was another time though that Jenny, like I said, she was our adventuresome one. She liked to keep us on our toes.
I like to sneak out.
Yes, and she...
I got her on a short leash.
Anyways, this time she decided that she was going to go out her basement window. And her bedroom was downstairs and Michelle's was downstairs beside hers. So she decided, well, I'll just slide my window open a little bit and I'll get out and then I'll just slide it closed and it won't lock and then I can sneak back in. Only problem was when she slid it closed, it locked. So when she did come back, and we don't remember what time it was in the morning, she knocked on her sister's window. Well, of course, her sister gets a little nervous and decides to run upstairs to us and say, "Someone's trying to break in." Jenny didn't even have a key. I guess she had a key because she went around to the front door. We
I should have told you that I was seeing her,
never
but
used
she
the
would
front
have
door.
told me.
Never used the front door, ever. It was always locked. And so, of course, we're up, and Michelle's up, and we're trying to decide, well, who's coming? Someone's coming in the door.
Where's my hockey stick?
Well,
They're gonna get it.
she walked in the front door, and he grabbed her like this. And he realized it was her. What are you doing?
I think he knew before.
Oh my
We were
God.
standing on the stairs like, who's breaking in? And I'm like, it's just me.
So we weren't trying to get mad, we were glad it was her, not a real
Hey,
burglar.
Jenny, you're too mean. Yeah, she does take after my side of the family. And we were known for things like
What are you trying to
that.
say?
It rubbed off.
So I made a couple notes here. When finally she made it through elementary school, we thought when she gets into high school, things will be better. And she's older, going to be mature. She's going to go to this private school and has to wear a uniform, and you know the rules are just a little bit stricter. And I remember us. She said, "Well, no," she had her heels dug in. "I'm not going to go to this school." And at that point, you had to write an exam or something to get into the school. And she said, "There's no way I'm going to flunk this exam. I'm going to sabotage."
Did I say that?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
So
want
I went to the
try.
principal and told him that she's. You're going to go to the same school as your sister was going to, and I would make sure she was going to get past this exam somehow. So.
Anyone that has a sibling is automatically in whether they fail the exam or not.
Oh, if I was screwed.
So we were screwed anyway.
And then I remember one day where she was sent home or something, and she had to wear these skirts, and she took them straight up too high. She changed her uniform, and she just didn't want to be conform with everybody else. She said it'd be a little different. Maybe that's her mom or
Everyone did
dad.
that.
And, so those are just some high school days. But I think after 4 years, they're not 5 years like I did. She ended up being, did you make the honor roll in grade 12?
I don't know, I failed religion in grade 8.
Grade
At a Catholic school.
So, we're glad.
Yeah, because your kids are sitting here.
It's okay.
And the other thing when they were at the room downstairs is, this is before we had all handheld TVs, everything. And she was
Okay, can we talk about Cory now? Because it just came to my head, something that's really, 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 really funny.
go ahead, bring it on, bring it on. Yeah.
And Cory, I apologize.
I didn't know what she was going to say.
Jenny and Cory had to move in and live with us for several months because their house got flooded, and so they had to move in. And there was one night where Julia, she was just a baby, and she was screaming, and I could hear her from downstairs. And apparently, I didn't see anything, but apparently Cory jumped up, and I came down the stairs and opened the door at the same time. Cory said he was nude, and I didn't see anything.
Nothing to see here.
Get it back to me. I just saw it.
And he said, no problem, all the family.
That was fun. They had to move because, was it 3 months? Over Christmas, 2 months? Yeah, over Christmas. That was fun.
So speaking of what, I remember when they told us they were going to get married, and they said, okay, well, we got a thing here, we got the clubhouse and everything. He said, well, no, we're going to get married in Vegas. I said, what? Yeah, we're going to get in Vegas. So that was kind of a neat trip. A bunch of us went, and we...
Guess what? On my phone, your footsteps.
That's good. That means you stay married as long as we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that means.
So I got a few stories here about Cory, and he's the son that we never had, and he's really become like a son to us. And everyone knows he's so serious. He never laughs. He's just always. So we're hoping the next 40 years he's going to lighten up a bit and.
I'm not even going at all.
But I think as life is involved around sports, hockey, ball with the kids, with Julia and Colin, doing the biking, and I don't know if I've seen two more parents that have really lived for their kids. So Colin and Julia, I think you're just really fortunate, and also the hockey friends that are here that they've associated with, and that's just what you guys live for. You spend the money, you spend the time. Jenny's been a hockey mom probably 14 times, and just doing stuff and really being there for your kids. And so, and being involved in minor hockey, I see so many parents drop their kids off and just go, and not these guys and these folks here that Jenny and Cory got to know over the years. So we really thank you for that. But the other part is, but I didn't know that Cory was such a killer. He goes hunting now and he shoots things. He kills things.
Has he actually shot anything?
Yeah, there's a picture up here.
There's a
Can you
picture
see
here.
the owl? He sent a picture of an owl.
And I said, well,
That dance girl was gonna come right after the back of me. He had a knife.
I said, why are you going? How do you shoot Bambi? Like come on, these little animals are.
Yeah, Julia, you don't
and he
like
said,
that,
well,
right?
it's food on the table and it's free meat. And Jen, how do you like those steaks?
It's free.
Free. Yeah, those steaks.
I have a story about that.
Julia McKenna.
I have a story about that.
Well, okay, we're going to move into that now, and I know Colin and Julia wanted to say something, but not really. But
I gave birth to you.
Colin, as the oldest,
I was a donor.
Colin and Julia, want to say anything at all to
They
your
need
mom
to
and
come
dad?
out anyways.
Got to come up? Yeah. Let's give him a hand here for that. So if you can just think of one thing, nothing else, just say thanks or whatever, but this is a special day for them and also for you kids. Okay.
Over the years that I've been raised by these two, I've learned how to keep my keys secured when I'm going skiing. So
Cory.
I've learned how to avoid cutting myself every time I decide to make food or vegetables. And the one lesson I've learned was to not make more money than your parents because they'll just take it from you.
You can see he's following his dad's footsteps. I think no problem there.
Still gonna take care of me when I'm older, right? Put me in a good home.
Yeah.
Good home.
And don't put us together.
So, words first here, if you hire Julia now, you want to make sure the checks just go to Julia's account and make sure mom and dad can't get in there. And they would call them, they got a separate bank accounts.
I was just laughing. I might have said, hey, don't worry, sunshine. You won't make enough money because I don't pay you enough.
Karen, he needs a raise. He needs a raise, Karen.
Your agent, Super Grandpa here, we'll be talking to her a little bit later.
Julia, there's an opening there. Two guys just left.
Yeah, we just got fired.
You and Jamie are up next.
I'll give you some new ID, you just turned 15, right?
She's still 11. Still my little girl.
Well, thinking. No.
Okay, well, I'll say something. I'll make my speech a little more simple. I just wanted to say that, yeah, over all the years, these have been they've been my biggest supporters in everything, and I can't thank them enough for that.
Okay. Thank you, Colin and Julia. Okay. Now we're going to open the floor to any of the relatives who want to take a shot at it. lots of hot. Joanna said she had an item there or two. This table here is probably associated with Jenny and Cory. How long? 10, 12 years since you college?
8 to 9.
8 to 10 years.
8
Oh, there you go.
Jenny! Uncle Harry's up there.
So I'm gonna, this is my kid brother, in case you don't know, my kid brother Larry.
Uncle Larry.
Uncle Larry and
You love her, Larry.
I know.
She's a good little thief. I tell a lot of bad stories.
We go back. I remember when the girls were little, every time I went over to their place, it was bringing a box of Smarties. You guys remember that?
And then we grew up. And you don't bring them anymore. You don't bring them anymore.
I know.
I think you should start doing that.
I got too many
But
grandkids.
now I like Big Cat.
Good deal. Yeah, Jenny was a rebel. You know, when you the stories. Lynn and I babysat the two girls. Lambert and Hilda had gone to
Hawaii. Yeah, I remember.
and they had a little dog, Benji. And so Lynn and I, we actually moved in and stayed with you at your place. Because you kids had all your clothes and school work and everything. Anyway, Benji decides to jump off the couch one day and breaks one of her legs. So the girls are they're beside themselves. They're crying like, what are we gonna do? So phone Bert. Bert's, he's a million miles away. He doesn't know what to do, so we'll put the dog down. The girls are like, they're crying. Linda's going, Larry, do something. Okay, so I phone a buddy of mine. He's a veterinarian. So I phone him up and I say, can you do this little surgery operation for me? And I'll make it up to you somehow. So I dug his basement on his house and did the surgery on Benji. It was only a few months later when Benji broke the other leg. So
It wasn't me.
no, I know. She jumped off the handrail. Anyway, I phoned my buddy again. So now it's like, okay, yeah, I can do another surgery. So you guys were
Yeah,
over that too. But
yeah.
anyway, I dug a swimming pool.
So we got 2 more legs.
So it didn't cost us anything, just a little bit of diesel fuel. Anyway, so the dog got fixed, the girls were happy, and it was all a happy ending. But Jenny and I go way back. Hilda and the girls, what were you, like 5 when you were in the car accident?
Yeah. Yes.
Lambert was in Saskatoon, and Hilda and the girls were over visiting over my place. And I get a phone call from the police saying that, Hilda had been in an accident. The girls, it was serious. They were hit head on by the drunk driver. Anyway, we jump in the car. Because they were only like 5 minutes away from our house. So we get down there and people all over on the sidewalk, and we're trying to figure out what's happened. Michelle's already gone, I think, in the ambulance to the hospital. Hilda broke her knee really, really bad. But Jenny the car they had was an old Monarch where the front seats it was a 2-door, so the seats would literally go, you folded them back and then you got in that way. Well, back in those days, you didn't have to wear seatbelts. And none of them did. Hilda was the only one who had a seatbelt on. So Jenny flew over from the back seat and hit her forehead on the split seat of the front seat there. So she's just a mess in the hospital. Lambert's not there. Hilda's in they're taking care of her. So I get there and the doctors and the nurses say, are you a family member? I go, yeah. So can you come in? I sat in the operating room. Now, Jenny, you were probably too small to remember this, but I knelt on top of the table and straddled you and literally held you for like, I don't know, 45 minutes.
Well, they stitched
So-
it. Yeah.
And her crying and screaming.
We could hear it.
Yeah, we could, I remember hearing her cry,
When
yeah.
I came out of that operating room, you
Yeah.
could have rang out my underwear. I was just soaking wet from holding her, you know, so, but anyway. And I remember,
All I can say is I'm glad you were there though, because I would
Was we were told we had to wake her up every hour.
Yeah.
We had to keep going in and waking her up, and she looked at us and went, "Would you guys just let me sleep?"
She's still like that.
nowadays that happens at work.
I'll never forget.
So anyway, Bert comes back, he grabs an airplane, he flies back, we take him up to the hospital, and yes, he did faint.
Yeah.
His legs, when he was outside of the room, his legs were like rubber. He said- So the nurses
That must be
were
where I
more
get that
concerned
from.
about Bert than they were about.
You get
Yeah.
that from your dad then.
No, we just,
Weren't you there for the other one too?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were
But you got
there,
to open it up.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
oh, you were a little bit old, you were,
That was
you
not.
had a hell of a childhood. A year later, I think you were
That
6.
was a year later?
You were 6.
Yeah, I
think
so. Yeah. Because I remember you picking me up
Yeah.
and taking me to the bathroom, because nobody would have done that.
That actually wasn't.
I think it was Mom.
The accident was in May, and you were bit by the dog in July.
Was it that soon after?
No. It was that same year.
Because we always go to.
You were healed
Right.
from this almost,
And weren't
and we were still dealing with the.
yeah, and didn't you say when we went to the lawyers, they were like, oh, what happened? How did this, what
Yeah.
happened now? Yeah. Remember I wasn't allowed to chew gum?
Yes. She always found a
Because it was
way.
stitched like really close, so I was allowed to chew bubble gum, but I like popped a bunch of Hubba Bubba in my mouth. And I was like, what are you eating? I had to eat the little baby spoons.
Yeah. But anyway, just touched on what Lambert said, I mean, you guys are awesome parents, you know, you're involved with the kids, you know, and that's, our dad and mom, they never came to any of our games, you know, we.
Just because there was 20 below outside.
Yeah, 40 below, you guys, the car was frozen.
That's what Lambert charged them to come.
Oh, there you go, there we go.
Not much, 25 cents.
Yeah, anyway, just, I can't be more proud of you guys, 40 years old, and you're still just, you know, you guys are awesome. So, happy birthday, both of you.
Michelle, you want to tell the other story about the time? There was,
That was my spider killer.
who else? No, then you went to the doctor's office.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Oh yeah, you gotta tell about that.
But I wasn't there.
Stole my thunder.
Jenny wasn't feeling good.
Steal it, Michelle, steal it.
Michelle,
You're only Jen,
you
steal
got
it.
this. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it is kind of funny now.
Funny now. Yeah, it was 2 years, just about 2 years ago, I think.
Not even.
Not even, 2 or 3 years ago. But she was getting like the, I don't know. Just surgery on it. Or like to, I guess, to fix it. And so Mom and I thought we'd be supportive and go with her to the doctor's when she had to get the stitches out. And so I'm at the front, she's on the
You're by her
bed.
head.
I'm by her head. Mom's kind of at her feet. And so he starts pulling them out, and I'm thinking, I can stomach, this is fine. And Mom might be better to tell the story, because I think I passed out.
All I had to do was look at you and saw you go.
I was standing, the next thing I knew I was sitting, the next thing I knew I was down like this. And then I woke up and then I'm laying on the bed. And I'm like, she's What's happening here? It was quite funny. So afterwards, that was her phrase. She's like, you stole my thunder. This is my day. I was like, this is for me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. But I realized now I hadn't had breakfast, and I knew we were planning on going out for a nice breakfast after. So it just, I hadn't eaten, but I thought that I could handle it, but I guess not. I was supportive until then. Until I saw that, and I was like, okay, yeah. So, happy birthday to both of you guys. You guys are really awesome, great parents. I think how you support your kids and all of their activities is just amazing. I love going to watch my niece and nephew play games, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'm so glad that we're such a close family. So, thank you guys.
doctor's office there, didn't know what happened, but that was the story, so, any other,
Yeah, and Jenny had to drive Michelle's car home because Michelle.
oh, yeah, right.
You should laugh at all. When I had my appendix out, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Who passed out on the toilet?
I thought you were gonna die. Or I was gonna die, I wasn't sure. I was gonna be a doctor in high school, but
I remember that.
I couldn't get that far.
So the two of them can't handle it, right?
All the things are taken care of now. You don't worry about that.
Yeah. So we must have a hockey story here too from some of the hockey,
Well, I can tell the
the
story
hockey
talking to
parents.
think about Cory. I don't know what that's gonna
Anybody
be.
else want to, then we'll
There's no story.
I have a ton of them, it's just I can't tell them.
get.
There's
That's a good man right there. That's a good man.
Goes both sides actually.
Oh, he can't know that story.
That's what I said, I can't tell them.
They incriminate that. Well, I know you guys have done a lot together, and sometimes it's hard to remember, some of the good fun times. But hope you'll have many, many more good times. And so let's just give a toast to Jen and Cory. Happy birthday! And wishing you happy birthday, Cory.
I guess I do have one story.
Okay, come on up,
For
Hans.
those of you who don't know, I'm Hans, and their son Colin and my son have been best friends since way back, I guess.
Grade 2?
And we've been involved in the hockey world for many, many years.
Baseball.
And baseball.
Oh, baseball,
and
yeah.
too, yeah. It's been my pleasure to know your family and get to know everybody else through it. But a few years ago, I had a rather unfortunate incident when I blew out my knee on a vacation. And I came back, and after a lifetime of riding motocross and quads and all that kind of stuff, I decided it was probably time to hang up my motocross boots because my knee was really not in very good shape. So I decided to put my nice KTM motocross bike up for sale, and Cory's like, "Oh, I'll buy that." So we made a deal for him to buy my bike, and
Does he still owe you?
he paid exactly what he said he was going to pay, and he paid it all at the same time.
Oh, he did? Okay.
And it's exactly what I told you I'd say.
Unlike what he said to the border guy.
Different bike, different story.
Different guy on program.
I've ridden motocross pretty much all my life since I've been old enough to walk, and I've had some pretty crazy motorcycles, and this one really wasn't all that different. It was pretty much the most powerful motocross bike you could buy. Right, Cory? Yeah. So
We should not have given him that bike.
when Cory said to me that he wanted to buy it, I'm like, well, are you sure? I mean, you don't have that much experience yet, but...
He hadn't ridden yet.
So we agreed to make the deal happen, and Cory picked it up. And several months later, we were having was it a birthday party in our backyard or something like that? We were in our backyard having a little get together, a little barbecue, and the Myries were over as usual. And Cory had told me about a little incident that he had after he bought my bike. He went out to the track in Chilliwack and went for a couple of laps and had a little small accident. And
Oh, God.
I was going to tell a story, but my son reminded me of it. So
Oh,
it was
good.
Cory had a small accident, and no long-term effects, but he had a little spill, and in the end he was just fine. But he told me this whole story about how he wiped out and got a little too hard on the throttle and had a little mishap. So that's fine. Okay, great. Yeah, that's good. Well, later on at the same barbecue, a different story came out from Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently,
What really happened?
I guess it depends where you hear the story from. That's what really happened, because apparently Cory had a little more of a mishap than he really had on. And I guess when impact happened, he lost control of certain functions. As his wife was later.
And she was doing the laundry?
So, apparently the accident was a little
his friends informed him that no, that wasn't his motorcycle, it was the other one over there.
My bike was already back at the lot, and I just woke up trying to jump on someone else's bike.
So yeah, it was a little difference in stories, but it's been a real pleasure getting to know both you guys and your families. Obviously through hockey world, we would have known each other, so yeah, it's been a real pleasure, and love you guys. You know what? You have no idea how much I enjoyed that.
I think I do.
Yeah. Next 4 months, walk around like this.
Next time you can do the laundry and then she won't even know about it, so she can't tell anybody.
She would have, I told her.
Oh, you told her, okay.
We don't keep.
Okay.
We don't keep.
Don't keep talking. Anybody else want to say anything to this couple? Joanna? Okay.
Watch it. Watch it. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many stories.
I know how to begin. How it all began was I met Jen many, many moons ago. I'm not stealing the thunder. I'm setting the tone. I'm setting to take over.
Once upon a time in Newton.
Once upon a time we knew exactly.
How did we meet?
We met at the hockey arena
Yeah.
with the boys because the boys were really, really, really little.
Oh yeah.
Remember, they were so little trying to skate. And I met you, and I had already known Joanna because I worked at the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know you were already here.
I think we already knew each other, and I met Joanna, and I remember walking across the ball field going, Joe, I got this, there's this really great person I need you to meet. That's all it took. Got the two of them together, and now Joanna can take it all.
So, thank you, Tina. So, our boys ended up on the, oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. Yes. So our boys ended up on the same team. Adam, right?
Yeah.
And I was so excited because there was another mom out there that could scream as loud. So that's right. We got along really well right from the get-go. And then I met Cory. And we're at this, I think it was a fundraiser. I think Pam, you put the fundraiser on. So he's trying to tell this other parent about, oh yeah, hunting's great. It's so cheap. Blah, blah, blah. And he looks at me and goes, you know Joe, Scott hunts. That's my husband. And I looked at him and I said, oh buddy, you have no idea who you're talking to. I am reading your BS. So don't even try talking to me. So I was like, okay, this guy's pretty funny. And then my husband and Cory got close and they've been going hunting, and our boys actually, with Matt, got their core course and they go hunting now.
Which I was against, but you.
And I talked her into it. And as well as with the bikes, the dirt bikes.
Yes, dirt bikes too.
So,
yeah.
so they come up to our cabin at Green Lake every year. And
But just
Yeah,
for record,
this
Scott and I did not pee ourselves.
my husband doesn't pee himself, but oh yeah, I could tell that story too, so we should just be quiet now. I love you.
We do everything together.
And Jenny actually got her own dirt bike.
You just call me Jenny.
Well, because everybody calls you Jenny, so
It's actually Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Yes.
So she actually got a dirt bike too. So we all go dirt biking and Suzukiing and
Did you have to finish about Cory though?
what?
Anything more about Cory?
No, I just how he's kind of a BSer and I saw that pretty much right away.
He was trying to just work you over, that's all. That's all. Right? Convince Jen it's cheap, it's
Yeah.
this, it's that, right?
But
Yes.
he was talking
I'm
about.
trying to work you over to work her over.
And then because of Jen, we've met all these great people and hockey
For
community is
years.
great and
For years.
The hockey family.
the hockey
Yeah.
family. And now our girls are all playing together too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Happy birthday! That was nice.
She could have said more.
I could have, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, unless you think of something else, we're gonna give Cory and Jen a chance to, the mumps.
Rebuttal?
Rebuttal and say a few words if they can think of a few things to say. So the floor is now open to Cory.
We'll go way back, just listening to the stories of Cory on his motorbike and Jen as a young girl. I think I was probably 11 when Delta wanted me to babysit these two. And we lived in a house in Delta, and I wasn't really familiar with the house. And when these guys left, they said, well, you know, we want them in bed by 8 o'clock. This one here, yeah, not so much. I said, okay, Jen and Michelle, time to go to bed. And upstairs they go, I walk downstairs, and at that time you could, which I didn't know, you could run around the house. So I come down the stairs and I'm standing there and I turn around and all of a sudden I see a kid go running. So next thing you know, I'm chasing this child around the house and can't quite get home. Michelle's standing on the stairs kind of shaking her head. So this is probably one of the first times I babysat. I'm thinking, I'll do this ever again. I chased her around and, you know, figured, oh, okay, we got
Made it fun.
caught up to her and, okay, time to go to bed again. Well, this went on.
You caught me? You caught me though?
Eventually, I think it was about the 4th time. I was just like, God, how did So anyway, it was fun. What made me think of this story is now Cory on his motorbike brings his boys up. Colin and Nathan, right? Brings them up to the cabin, and I've ridden motorbike as a kid all the way up through different sizes of bikes and whatnot. They pulled up and they started unloading these bikes, and for new riders, I see this KTM roll off the truck. That's it, I'm done motorbike.
It's okay, he himself.
So anyway, it kind of made me laugh, the two stories of babysitting and seeing Cory on this motorbike.
So what you're saying is you had to babysit me as well. Full circle.
I too speak for everybody that we're proud of you guys. Great parents, great family, everything like that. And hopefully we'll get you up to the cabin and do some more quadding and biking. So, thank you.
For you, Doc, that's Hilda's younger brother.
And Hilda's younger sister, or older sister would say something, but she could go on.
She's just a little old.
All I want to say is, Jenny, I love you.
I love you.
Jenny,
No, I love you so much.
Do you feel for me though?
Yes, I do. No, I do. I do.
I'm not so bad anymore.
I love you, Jenny. Happy birthday.
So, back to you guys. Who wants to go first?
Oh, happy birthday.
Today is the 17th. It's actually Cory's birthday. Today is the actual date. Jenny's birthday was a week ago, the 10th. Last week.
Yeah.
So
forget it.
we thought we'd do it on a long weekend. Last weekend, trying to put everyone, we would do the surprise thing. The biggest surprise, we're going to try to get these two here. So we finally sat them down, sat on, but we're going to do this thing. Here it is. Talk to your hockey people and try to do it. Try to get as many people as we can here. There's always something going on. So glad you guys showed up. Okay.
Because you're such busy people.
Well, it's true. It's, busy so.
You guys had to show up, we chose to show up.
We can go now then.
Say a few words. Come on.
The first time I've ever seen Jen speechless.
Well, I'm not at the hockey arena.
Jen, you're at the hockey arena.
Yeah, pretend you're yelling at a ref. was
with
just
my
embarrassing.
son, and they were little.
Anna, you remember that?
Oh, yes.
Remember that? I mean, we were on the same, we
It
were
was
on the
about-
same, yeah.
Oh, it was about Liam, yeah.
And Liam got hurt, and this lady, 5 or 6 rows up, goes, "Oh, come on, Dolly, put a pair of pillows on if your pads aren't good enough," or something
Yeah.
like that.
Go,
I remember
go
going
get
to pillows.
Wasn't this one of our first interactions
I think it
together?
Because then there's Jen, and she's sitting beside me, and she starts to stand up, and I'm like, holy shit, she's going She stands up and she turns and she looks up at the bleachers and she says, "You want to go?" I won't say 'cause I remember the
No, usually it starts with, you need to shut up right now. Usually it starts with, you need to shut up right now. And then it's a, do you want to go?
Jen, the biggest accomplishment, going to 12 years on your hockey club or culture.
So far, so good. And I've not been kicked out of the arena yet.
So Jen, that
People back
moment, taught me what a ferocious friend she was always going to be for me. And Jen has always been there whenever I needed her. And you guys are talking about the scar on Jen's face. You know what? I never noticed Jen's scar for many, many years because Jen, Jen is timeless and she's beautiful. And she reminds me of Audrey Hepburn.
No, she's awesome.
She's awesome. And so for Mr. Myrie, he's always been there in a different way. Cory's always made me
Kurt's long
laugh.
flights, all.
He's always made me laugh. And he's always had this impeccable timing when things get a little bit rough or challenging, and we all get together because we all do that. We all get together. Cory always wants to play poker, and then I screw up the odds for Cory, so Cory can't win. So
I'm not allowed to play poker, or I can't sit next to you. No, because you go in with a king two.
Yeah.
Who goes in with a king two and wins? You win every time.
And he's like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
So the bad beat. You're the bad beat.
So bad. And it's always on the river too. So I don't even know what I'm doing. I know. I don't know it, but it works. It works for me. Thanks, Tina.
So thank you guys for always being there over the last, I don't even know how many years. And it doesn't have to be every weekend, it doesn't have to be every day. But when I call up my carburetor and I'm not quite sure what to do, I know I can always text Cory. I can always text Cory. And even if he is hunting, on a hunting trip, he will reply. Thank you very much.
Yeah, call a plumber.
Not me.
I'm broke with
How
fire.
profound.
Aw, thanks, Tina. That's sweet.
I got a story here about this guy. Just Tina just mentioned that. Cory, all of you pretty well know, he worked at this
Paper
mill for 20 years, almost or something. And it was a good job, and he did good at it. He liked it. And all of a sudden, the mill was closing, and we're hearing about this, and we had a few conversations. Gee, what are we going to do? And his career is going to be changing. And you know what most guys would have done? Not what this guy did. He was still working, and he said, okay, I'm going to start a new career, I'm going to go into plumbing. He started taking courses, and I just watched what he was doing, and the dedication. He said, no, I can't stay down, get back up, and what he did in that whole year, and it was probably stressful, not knowing what was going to happen, was he going to like it or do it, and I think before you retired there, he was like into his second year already into his new career, before you quit. So I just thought that was so neat. Most of the guys would pack up their tail and they would just poor little old me, thumb in the mouth, and oh well, my wife's working, blah blah blah. I'll go on unemployment for a year, but not this guy. So my hat's off to young man.
You're riding the EI train. I said, you're not riding the EI anything.
Well, however the two worked in it, I thought it was just great. So.
To Cory.
To Cory.
And Jen, we're done with them.
Thanks. Cece's the other way around.
Hey, devil's advocate.
Put up with her.
When you're married 40 years, then you're both going to get a medal, okay?
Really?
That's the next 40. Oh. We're good.
feel like it. It feels like it, but it's not. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, back to Cory and Jen.
Happy birthday.
Oh, we'll do that again. Last minute words?
Steve, you have anything to say?
You're old.
See, he was looking at you.
Come here and say that.
I'm fine.
Wait, you need to say, you need to shut up right now.
Oh, what I meant to say.
And then do you want to go?
What I meant to say was happy birthday.
Thank you everyone for coming. Very nice to have everyone here and share fun stories of me and Cory.
Mostly fun stories.
Mostly fun. No, we've had our share. We've had our ups and downs, being together for 20 years. 20 years. You already talked. No, I've got lots of great relatives here that came, my aunts and uncles that have been around, and we've all been really close, I think, even though, again, we don't see each other very much. You know, Uncle Don, Auntie Jackie, they're far away, but whenever they come, we make a point of getting together, and Uncle Larry, Auntie Linda, we don't see too much either, and Cam and now Karen. Welcome to the family. And Tracy too, I know we've had our ups and downs, but you're it.
You put the three of us together, it's terrible. We were like sisters because I was like an only child. So
Yes.
the three of us together was hell.
The Three Musketeers.
No, we were hell, but we've grown up in Richmond, right? Somewhat. And you know, Tracy, it's just really nice that you're here. I'm really thankful that you came and that we've, you know, just gotten past our stuff, right? She's watching us though, right?
Yeah, she is.
Sorry, I picked up her. No, because I was actually thinking that she would have been here too, and I think she's probably really glad that we reconciled.
You bet. To Arlene.
Because life is too short to hold grudges or anything like that. And it's just important for all of us to be together when we can and just appreciate everybody. Oh, she's already crying. She's in. It's a very emotional. She's in. And Brad and Tamara, thanks for coming too. I know Julia watches Marin and Linden for you guys, and she really likes doing that, so I'm glad you guys came too. And everybody else, my girlfriends here and their husbands.
Boyfriends.
Coach, whatever. Riley, thanks for coming too. I wish Chris was here. That would have been nice. Yeah, everybody. Raj, Colin's girlfriend, thanks for coming too. And Matt.
Colin has a girlfriend?
Hey, she's right there. She's right there.
You didn't tell me that.
And Colin and Auntie Mama like to wrestle.
We late wrestle.
Oh yeah, they wrestle.
We like late wrestling.
It's been a while.
Hey, Colin, wanna late wrestle?
ask for better kids, and we do think we've done, and friends, yes. Yes, Matt, you're one of mine as well. No, we just, you know, Cory and I just take a lot of pride in making sure our kids make the right decisions and just raising them to be good people and nice to other people and, you know, not just be good in every way possible. And we really have a lot of fun with both of them, and they still like to hang out with us, which wasn't like that when I was younger. Oh no, it will. They like us. They like us.
You're 40.
We're cool though. Hey, we used to be when Colin. Okay, now I have a story. Now I have a story. When Colin was in Colin?
No, I don't know.
Okay. When Colin was in Cory worked a lot of night shifts and stuff. So it's been second year first year I would take Colin to hockey. And Cory would never be there because he was working night shifts or whatever. So Dad would come. And it was chilling up. This one mom, and actually a couple other people that didn't really like know us yet. And we were really like the youngest of a lot of the kids on the team, right? So I remember a couple of people, so like a month into his hockey, a couple of people talking and stuff, and I guess I'd overheard, and they were like, yeah, it's Colin's dad. And I was like, ew, no, that's my dad.
We thought he was your sugar daddy.
He's not a sugar daddy. So they were all like whispering for like a couple months, and like no one said anything to me until finally it came out, and I was like, no, he has a dad. He really does. That's his grandpa. But his dad looked so young, so they all thought like, oh yeah, it's, you know, yes, Colin's dad or whatever. So yeah, I had to correct that situation. It's not like that.
I think that's happened once over the years.
I think it has, yeah. So, yeah.
I'm fine with it. She's not.
You look at Dad, but yeah, no, he's as you can see by the pictures, Colin. Oh yeah, identical. But yes, and thanks to Mom and Dad for throwing this party for us. Very nice of you, just like you surprised me for my 30th. That was a big surprise. That was a big surprise. So, and
This
you
one
guys,
was too stressful.
was it? No.
Don't get surprised.
Yes. But you guys have always been really good to us as well, and Dad helping with hockey and being able to, you know, we coached Julia's team 1 year and
2 years.
2 years, and coached Colin's team, and now he gets to coach again. And this will probably be his last year of midget hockey.
So does that mean you're coming to Mexico with us?
I'm busy this
Sure he can. Oh.
Games of practice and the coach is here. I can't geek out now.
We'll go with you.
Next year. Hey, guys, can I get a week off to go to Mexico? No, in November?
No, he's already going to Hawaii.
Oh, he's going to Hawaii.
I will rank it.
His wife will go away. Okay, come here. So yeah, just thanks Mom and Dad, and who have always really treated Cory like he really is their own. And same with my sister, who's always there and takes the kids whenever, and you know, her and I have been really close too, and which we weren't when we were younger, but I'm not chasing you around the table with knives anymore. I think I've grown up a little bit. So no, we've got a lot closer, and our boys are close, and they're good cousins to each other. They're like brothers. So it's just really nice, and Steve's a good addition to our family as well. So totally. Yes. So thanks for making my sister happy. Thank you. I walked in and the computer and whatever else you did, because you're good at all of it.
Because Uncle Don's busy. He's busy with all of this. He's going to be on the computer somewhere.
Okay, and I have to say one more thing to my girlfriends that are here. Thanks for coming, and it's been really nice growing up with our boys all together, and just really being close with all of you. And even like Tina, you said to me, and I know we've all said it to each other, that even if we don't see each other every day or talk every day, it doesn't matter, because you know, we kind of pick up where we left off, and that's really important and really nice. And I know we'll all be friends for a really long time, and our boys too. So it's been nice being with you guys. So thanks for coming.
She said it all. She said it all. Thank you everyone for coming.
Oh, and Cory likes to wear my shirts.
As long as
That's not always wearing them.
Okay, now we gotta sing the happy birthday all over again.
That's gonna go somewhere in our
Hands on the head, happy birthday again, please.
Don't spit on it.
Oh, you.
Oh, you got a boyfriend. What's going on here? Who is he?
Very nice. Good
Julia, music again, please. Picture, please.
They might like the cake. See, they keep disappearing. Oh, we're doing a family one?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
How long is that video on?
Pretty long. Who's winning over here?
I don't even know how to play this thing.
No? All right.
I know. That one's his and that one's mine.
I'm thinking we're getting a tuck. Tighten everything up now.
What do you think, Ken? I think Ken's in trouble.
There's a pill for that.
Those are mine. Those are mine.
This is yours.
No, that's Cory's.
This would be hers.
Cory's is the bra.
Is it hers?
That's good. That's good.
No, this is mine and the other one's Cory's.
I like the stains on the front though.
I must tell you.
Trying to get there.
Right, are these used?
I must tell you.
I hope
that
not.
These are recycled gifts from Antarlene. So they stay in the family and they get recycled.
In more ways than one, apparently.
They have never come out of the package. So you're okay.
Well, how do you get the stains on?
I don't know.
Probably from seeds.
Creativity.
My brother-in-law.
Did you give those to her?
Well, my mom had a huge bag
Oh, yeah.
of birthday stuff. Like that
And these
sign
were
came
in
from her
there.
bag. She has a lot of.
All right, moving on.
The fart pills. See?
I don't need help.
Do it yourself.
I don't need help in that, do I, Julia?
I don't really know that there's anything in there. Okay.
I don't need help with that.
They actually look like they're about ready to explode.
Was that from there too?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Where's the cane?
Oh, the cane? I don't know. I didn't
So
get
who's
that.
next for those in camp?
Yeah, probably.
I like how there's two separate cards, one for each, you don't have to go together.
We don't have to go together. We don't have to do anything together.
Cory, you didn't like the chick on the front of that card? Not yet.
That one, and here's the green one underneath.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, one each.
Oh.
Okay.
It says on your birthday, would you care for some cake or would you rather lick the batter? I think I'd lick the batter.
Lick the batter.
That's awesome.
Bada
Thanks,
swing.
Riley.
You're welcome.
And a miss.
Thank you. I love that. That's awesome. Did you pick that out or did Christine?
No, I picked it
I'm
out.
just gonna put this on my nightstand.
Hey, never mind hockey, baseball's in right now.
What are you gonna put on your nightstand?
Cory.
Thanks, Riley. That's so funny. It's so true. Oh my god. No, we get out of the car, we're going to Costco. He's like, oh my god. I'm like,
Freezing, so you may as well just get over it.
it's true, right? We're not like, oh my god. It's true. This one attached to this.
Still filming there, Don.
All the different angles.
I'll be back. Okay. Have a good weekend.
Nice to meet you all.
Well, it's not meeting you.
Yeah. Secret, secret in my family. Yeah.
Tarina.
Oh, it's singing? Yeah.
That's so cute. Yeah, that one is too. You want to be here? That's all. I have five. Yeah. What is it?
Which one is it?
That's Tarina on the bottom.
What's that one? Is it here?
Oh, she has something in here too, I think.
Older than you, so we're just gonna close
Hey, you're not that much older than me.
We can't hear that.
No, no. Oh my god, she did not get me one of these. It's from Aunt Tarina. I've been looking at these actually.
I've never seen it in my own.
I thought they were beads.
Keep it on.
really nice.
All the room has a Kodiak.
Oh, different bag. Is that for Cory?
That looked good on you, Cory. It's a great color.
Sherry got broken a while.
Now you have a fun. Who's that from? Now we're gonna fight over who wears it.
Cory, look at it again.
Auntie Donna?
Yeah.
She already gave us some.
That was Cory.
Oh, that's Cory? That's Cory's?
This is yours. That's Cory.
You leaving?
I'll be there.
Everybody, okay, yeah, you bet. See you tomorrow night.
If not sure, just.
Be there, folks.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
So we'll see you
So is this the game we play with friends too? The ultimate sexual card game. Pam, your gift. I guess we're playing.
You know that's my gift.
You're gonna put this in your nightstand.
My gift to you.
It's already happened.
Inappropriate. Thanks, you guys. That's from all of them.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Thank you. That's so nice. But you say this one?
Well, that's for Cory to go as his. Well, me, it's my birthday.
So he can drink that out of here? That's right. That's for you. You drink it out of here.
So it takes longer?
You drink it out of this. That's you. Thanks, guys.
Pull that out at lunchtime on Monday.
I'm keeping this paper. I love it.
They do this.
Thanks, everybody. Are your arms tired?
More cake there, everybody. More cake.
A little bit.
Duck it down.
You gotta get a mount for your chest wherever you want.
That's it.
You know what? I'm thinking of some of the that's pretty cool. Ooh, I met that guy one time. It's a Mexican jail.
I think you did.
Oh my God! Look at him! Oh my God!
Teaching Colin how to skate. Give him a stick.
Oh, eh? Unreal. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Caitlin was pretty blonde too, wasn't
Oh
she?
yeah, yeah. So was Nick.
Yeah. Colin was too, and then he changed.
Did he? Yeah.
He went brown right away. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Together.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Julie did it.
Like a couple days.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And he was holding her. He went to hold her. Yeah. So cute. Steve just got a good picture of them You can say something too.
His helmet comes off.
Look at me, I'm just like skating in the
Pretty good at taking these. He's really good at that. Tag him along. Yeah, oh yeah, no, he took like about, okay, you intended tag, right?
Larry, you still working?
Shitty job, but someone's got to do it.
That's right.
You're in charge of the filming area.
Yeah, I'm capturing it so I have proof that you were working.
Good.
They don't.
You play rap, you got it 70, 60 in the show. Like, I gotta work, jobs, I gotta drive. 2 months. Yeah, they're taking any right out of my salary. All houses are rent.
He took first prize out of 16 other skaters.
So he can just skate.
Yeah.
I'd love to learn how to skate.
So you have to start at center ice, back, no, they went forwards. And he comes to center ice, he's got to turn around and go the other half backwards.
Look at him.
Without falling, or you got to keep his speed up. So that's, and then after the pictures you saw was medal, he got medal for first place.